I am Andrew Nunes. I'm giving a lecture today from the book of Calling All Ears Good by Kathleen Kalan. I'm reading from, taken from chapter 7, Late Adulthood Seeking Vocation Once Again. Luther make a statement, um, understanding of vocation as a place of responsibility, sense of calling, a deep connection to God and other people that give life purpose, direction, and meaning as late adulthood and a new time in life merging. Um, Vacation in late adulthood is a process. We came into this world as a baby. We grew up as a baby and a child, um, then teenagers, then young adult, then late adult, and old older adult. These come with too many challenges as life, such as physically, psychologically, and spiritually. When we when the body, this physical body, isn't changing by aging, is a big challenge for later adulthood. The reconstruction of identity. Who are you? Who am I? Sometimes when we get older, we are concerning about who am I? How do I fit in this community? How do I stand in relationship? So, um, who who and what connection should I have with friends? So you try to figure out, I am not too old or am I too young? Should I hang out with younger people or should I hang out with older people? Do I see myself as a grown adult? Do I look my age? Do I act my age? So we are trying to figure out where we could fit in, where we can go. Um, like like myself, growing up as a young adult, growing as a child. When I was young, I used to do a lot of things like hang out with friends. I used to run around, play, go in the river, bathe, and so many activities. And even when I was growing up as a teenager, I learned that life is unique and how my friends were with me. We hang out, we go look for girls now, and we find girls, and then gradually, as time goes by, we have a girlfriend, and we kind of distance ourselves a little bit. And so in our neighborhood, all of us were so close, in a small town, and so we kind of know each other a little bit. But when time goes by, we get adult. Now we have children, and now we have our kids, and we got to take care of our kids now. So our friendship have changed, and now I'm a father, and then I am a then becomes a husband and taking care of children, my children. So as we go, and then my children they grow up. They grow up to becomes adult and now dealing with adulthood. Now my children they have children. Now I'm a grandfather. Now my kids they're getting older, and my grandkids are old, and I have great grandchildren. So Now I'm in my 60s and I'm still challenging to find out where do I fit in. As a time like this, I have my job, I work in different places, I do different things. And when I was laid off from my job, and then I have to deal with the ministry, I got, in my time coming up as a young man in my 30s, I formed the largest Garifuna Council of Church, Garifuna organization, such as Evangelical Garifuna Council of Churches. And for the past 30 years, it's going. And people, most of the Garinago people are coming to the Lord. So I try to fit in with my my group of people, my identity, my and then as I get more older, thinking about now what I'm gonna do. um, I love my family. I care for my family. I care for the ministry. I pastor the church for the past over 30 odd years. So when I was in my young adulthood, or you call it late adulthood, I have so many things as I go along. I could concern about now where would I going to live, my location. Um, just think about that, where I going to be at, where would I going to um, my independence. Should I depend on other people, or should people depend on me, and giving hard care as I get older, thinking about security. Now, how could I take care of my family now when I'm not able to work? Um, think about the employment. What if they fire me? How would I going to pay my bills? How would I be? So security becomes a more problem, more concern about than before. When I was much younger, I could work and this stuff there, but now, you know. Then thinking about health, our physical body, our health, um, how I feel, how I think, and what it's gonna be like my health. So, once upon a time I used to go to, for many, many, many years. As I get into my 40s, I'm hanging out and find out with doctors. Now I find myself having problem with my, they say you have arthritis and so forth, and pain in your head, pain in my foot, high blood pressure. You know, one spell they say you have diabetes, and one spell you don't. And now going to the doctor, you're talking about kidney issues. They got, oh, something was wrong with your kidney, then your pressure, something wrong with your body, and all this. So the physical body is taking a lot of toll. um, so I once upon a time I used to take no pills. Now when I start going to the doctor, I start with one pill, two pill, three pills. Now I'm taking four pills. Or if I follow myself with them, I'll probably take more pills. But again, I am happy to know that I'm alive and well as I challenge through this life, and thinking about what going to be happens now that when I get old. Do I still going to have the sex drive? Do I still going to be sexually active? Will my wife will be have the same kind of drive, the same kind of moment? So those are concerns, and think about enough money. If I die now, I start looking to dying stages, and in all the days what going to happen if I die. um who going to take care of the rest of the family? Will I have enough money to look after my kids, have enough money to look after my wife especially? And so those are concerns that develop into um late adulthood. I've been traveling and moving, you know, planting churches, traveling back and forth. And for the past few years now, I am thinking, where would I settle? And where would I settle will be like Belize. I decided to be in Belize, to be in my country. So that's when I plan to settle my maybe my years, and as I continue my old adulthood, I will see myself. Maybe I'm thinking about going to be a politician in my country in Belize, maybe to run as a prime minister of the country, or a counselor to. But anyhow, I'm thinking in the future to be a political leader. And Not only on that, but be also a theologian. So we're going to be the political theologians um, leader. I think about changing the concept of how the country look like. So it's the dreams that keep going on.